Dan Byrne, who brings us Santa's Best, is here with a wowzer of a Christmas tree. If you like a tree that does lots of things and has lots of colors of lights and all kinds of features, this is it. It's what we call our Balsam Fir tree with RGB plus functions. And it gives you 50 different colors and functions, combinations. It's just really, really crazy good. We have it for you as something that's so new, it's not even ready to ship yet. It's going to ship out to you the week of November 5th. It's our first indoor tree ever with the RGB Plus technology and is exclusive to QVC. So we have all your usual suspects, your usual sizes that you love. So starting here with the not so little 5-foot tree, which really is a nice space filler if you don't have a large place or you want to put it in your bedroom or in the foyer, something like that. We also have the one, I think this one behind
right
Dan
here,
is the 6.5. The 6.5 has 420 lights. The 5 has 300. And then back here we have your 7.5. I love the shape of this tree. It's like a perfect triangle.
So, yes.
I love it. 6 payments of under $70 and 540 lights. And then we have 6 payments of less than $95. 780 lights on this beautiful 9-foot tree. So you might be thinking, well, oh, here's the price breakdown. Let's look at that first. 6 payments starting at $38.17 up to $94.83. And this is something that is brand new this month. So you might be thinking, well, that's a really pretty tree, Carolyn and Dan, but I don't want just a clear lights tree. I would like my tree to be multicolored. In fact, I would like my tree to do other things. And maybe I want it to be all blue. Guess what? All of your dreams come true with this tree because with the click of the remote button, it changes to all these different colors.
This is so exciting. This is the most revolutionary thing I've ever seen in lighting technology. It is really so much fun. But first, you had mentioned RGB Plus.
What's that?
The Plus, let me start with the Plus because this is so cool. The Plus is our warm white.
Oh, wow.
Look how perfectly
this is kind of a new color for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
because it looks like incandescent.
Well, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
We've been able to mirror that look of the incandescent, but we've been able to do it with all the LED technology.
Neat.
So we really have that soft glow. But watch this. Let's just start. If you're a clear or multi person, right? Here's your multi.
Gorgeous.
All vibrant colors, all crystal clear. And then we didn't stop there. We wanted to say, okay, well, there's plenty of other combinations between clear and multi.
Right.
So let's just go.
Blue.
Let's go to our blue and what I like to call silver, but it's a cool
Oh my gosh,
white.
that's gorgeous.
It's almost like a magical type of theme that you could do with this. You could decorate it with some of your silver ornaments.
Oh, this reminds me of being a little girl because sometimes we would only put one color of lights on the tree or two. And now you don't have to string any lights. The lights that are already on here change to all the colors that you want.
And it's so simple, all by touch of remote control.
I love that.
Easily laid out, doesn't take much to do it at all. And we wanted to make sure nobody was
red,
left.
White, and blue,
Isn't that
patriotic
sweet?
tree. Oh my gosh, I love that.
I have a friend that decorates, so he's got somebody in the military. They want to make sure that they have a little bit of something for everybody.
My husband's a Vietnam vet. That is a perfect tree for us.
And then finally, my favorite, which is red and green.
Nice.
Perfectly whimsical, but so much fun.
Wow.
And we didn't stop at just the color combinations or the colors. We added a glisten. So you'll see about every 5th or 6th bulb gently goes in and out.
Oh, it's so pretty.
If you're ready to let the hair down a little bit, we got a bit of a firefly, which can be really fun. A little.
That is great.
Yeah, great,
time.
great animation to that tree.
That's great.
And then finally, my favorite, which is this Twinkle. And you'll see how random the Twinkle is. Let me get back to that. And,
I like the Twinkle too. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, the Twinkle is just nice and gentle. It'll slowly go, sort of in and out of each bulb.
Wow.
And it's just got so much, choices to it, but all simple. So anybody in your family that has a favorite color, which all of us do, or a favorite function, you can choose a different one for each day of the year.
So now I can do these several different color combinations. They can do these different functions. Can I do different solid colors as well? Because I know you've got the. Oh,
should we start with a purple?
Because I thought you could. I mean, if you just want like a theme tree that's all red or all blue or something like that. Wow, Dan.
Let's just start.
This does everything.
It really does. Let's just go through the glisten, because I like the glisten and it gives you a good idea. But purple, my niece loves purple.
Of course she does.
I think almost all little girls have a real kinship towards purple, but it's a perfect plum purple. So it really has a great look to it. But we didn't stop there.
Blue tree.
Obviously very.
I love that green tree.
Green. We added a red.
Red.
What a
Great.
beautiful holiday red.
Wow.
Of course, our multi. And then look at this, our cool
There's
white.
the cool white.
So very neutral in theme, so you can decorate any which way.
And then you've done the warm white,
And
which
then
is new.
Our warm white. So
which
we really
looks
have
like old-fashioned incandescent lighting.
we have a little bit of something for everybody
That's
with
great.
this tree, but on a beautiful tree. I mean, look how realistic this looks.
Well, let's show how easy it is to put together,
Absolutely.
because of course it is Santa's best, and you know you've got the memory wire in the branches that fluff themselves. One light, if it ever does go out, won't turn off any of the other lights.
Right.
All of those features that you love. But here's our lovely Bryn, who is going to show you. We always love to pick someone lovely and petite to show you how easy it is to put even the big trees together.
It's
Right.
really simple. So this is a 6.5 foot. There are 3 sections here, and then you get your nice base, which is really sturdy with the rubber bottoms. My first one just goes right in, really easy to manage. And then you just pop it right in. You don't have to worry about lining anything up. And then this is the only plug that you have for the whole tree.
Because all the power's in the pole.
That's
Exactly
right.
So you don't have to worry that you have wires sticking out or connecting things every time you put a section in. You don't have to plug something else in.
Well, that's right. And look how it just gently falls into place.
Right.
Every year it's going to come out of the box with our memory steel.
Yep.
No fluffing, no zhuzhing, just
Look at
every
that.
year.
So
Wow.
isn't that great? The branches are very sturdy too, so you can hang all different types of ornaments. You don't see any wires. That was great. That took you like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's usually less than 30
And it's
seconds.
just as easy to take it apart and put it away at the end of the season too. So fantastic. Let's look at some more features, Dan. Tell us what we're
Oh
looking
yeah,
at here.
absolutely. So right here we have 50 different looks as we went through. Choose your color and then choose your function for whatever color you choose. Realistic look. We've made this an upswept look, so that means you have plenty of room underneath, but all the branches and needles have dimension to them. Easy assembly, as Bren just showed us there. It goes together really in just
Yeah.
seconds with only one plug, and that's the bladed plug into the wall.
Right.
And then, of course, it comes with our continuous on technology, so don't even worry. If you lose a bulb goes out, you're not going to be spending all night in the garage looking for that bulb, because the rest of the tree, the rest of the strand is going to stay lit.
By the way, it comes with this fabulous remote, but if you have the remote thief that we sometimes have at our house, that I never know what happens to my
Right,
remotes, there is a foot pedal
Yep.
on the floor, so you can just tap it with your foot if you want to manually that way.
That's right. That's your on-off foot pedal.
Yes.
But you know what? We give you a 5-year warranty. We have one of the best customer services you'll find. Give us
Yeah.
a call. We're out in Wisconsin. They'll talk you through and they'll get your remote out right away if you did lose it.
Fantastic. I'm sorry, Stan, what was that update? Over 7,000 of these trees have been sold this month. Let's look at the easy pay opportunity that you have on this, because wow, now you're thinking, oh, that's better than the tree I have. I
right.
think I want a new one. So we have 6 easy payments for you. On the 5-foot tree, they're just $38.17, and look at the difference in our price too. Such a savings over the retail value. 6 payments of $58.17 on the 6.5 foot, $69.83 on the 7.5 foot, and $94.83 on the 9-foot tree. The 9-foot tree is always our most limited
Right.
tree, so if you want the big tree, that's, you know, for those vaulted ceilings and those large great rooms, that one is stunning, but we don't have as many of those to go around. The 7.5 foot tree and 6.5 foot are always really popular.
Right,
Because
right.
they still are a nice big tree, but
Yeah.
they're not requiring as much space.
Yeah, the 7.5 foot, good if you have 8-foot ceilings. You have plenty of room. You know, if you have shorter ceilings, maybe live in a farmhouse, or you're downsizing a little bit. The 6.5, the 5
The
foot.
5 is adorable.
So versatile.
And
With-
you
yeah.
don't need a large space for this guy. You know, I think if you have a second tree, or you want to put a tree in the kids' room, or
Right.
or if you've got grandma's room, or maybe grandma's in assisted living and you want to put a tree in her room,
Yeah.
where there's not a lot of extra space. You could be in your college dorm. I mean, it's just great.
You know, the Christmas tree is the focal point for all of us around the holidays, and it's so sad when people don't have the ability to put a tree up. Well, with this 5-foot size, you can put it up exactly those places that you talk
And
about.
there's only 2 pieces on the 5 foot.
That's how it comes together and in literally just seconds.
Right.
But with all this functionality, you can really wow everybody
Oh, yeah.
with, you know, whether you want clear lights or multi-lights, it's a great equalizer.
So you're looking at the remote there on our
Right.
video. It's very easy to work. And again, with that remote, you're going to change to all these different solid colors, all these different color combinations, and all these different functions so that the lights do things.
They
if you
do.
want them to do more than just stay on.
Right. I mean, they have some animation towards them. Whether
Yes.
it's your Firefly, if you're ready to really have that party night, or whether it's your Twinkle that's gently, randomly twinkling, or it's
Right.
a glisten or pulsating on the warm white. There really is so many different choices with this tree.
And remember, the power's in the pole, not a whole bunch of wires to plug in, just one plug at the bottom, and then they all plug into each other, and you don't see any wires wires. They're all hidden. The lights stay on even if one of them happens to break or fall out, which
Right.
used to happen mostly with incandescent lights. With the LEDs, that's not really a problem
No,
anymore.
no, it's not a worry. I mean, these LEDs last thousands,
Yeah.
50,000 hours. But I
Right.
want to show you another function. I kind of skipped over this one, and not intentionally, just because there's so many cool things to talk about. But watch this.
Whoa.
This color morphs. This is going to go through every one of the colors.
That's cool.
So if you have a family that's very divided, well, now you've accomplished everything for everybody, because they each get their little bit of glimpse of
That's
whatever their
neat.
favorite color is.
That is really, really neat. Can you see these trees, you guys? Oh my gosh. Wow, these are gorgeous. By the way, the tree itself is full and lush
Right.
and looks very, very real. Santa's Best has been around since what, the 70s doing these
We've been
lit trees?
pre-lit since the 70s
Yeah.
when we first
Well, you
sort
did
of,
trees way before that.
Yeah, we've been over 100 years in the business.
But you were the first company to do pre-lit indoor trees like this. And you really have the technology down, and you're always coming out every year with new ideas and new things, which this year is this RGB Plus.
That's right.
So tell us again what that means.
So RGB Plus, let's start with the Plus. Warm white. Perfectly emulates the incandescent, but with the LED technology, so you don't need to choose anymore. That was, in the infancies of LEDs, that was always the problem. They burned bright, almost looked bluish. Well, now we've been able to give you that sort of warm glow of the warm white, but you can choose any color you want. That is the cool, amazing part about this tree.
Right.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's gorgeous.
It's cool white. You can do your multi. How about a
Red.
green, blue. I don't
And
even want to go
purple.
through too fast, but let's just do the purple.
And
for
then
anybody.
combinations.
Yeah, and all by this simple remote control. It's easier than the remote control on your TV, because you don't have to hit cable and TV. It's just simply laid out with warm white in the middle.
Great, I love it. And remember, there's the combination of green and red. There's the combination of blue and silver, which is the cool white.
There it is right
You can do the
there.
patriotic red, white, and blue tree. I'm going to totally do that one this year.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
got literally something for everybody.
And you
whether-
hang all your little Americana decorations on that.
such a great idea.
You know, you can have your kids themed tree. You can have the pet. I've got a pet themed tree. I love that.
That
glittery,
firefly?
sparkly one.
Yeah,
That's the firefly.
This is the firefly. It's got some nice animation
And
to
if
it.
you had that in red, white, and blue, it would be like fireworks.
Let's
I
do
love
it.
that.
There we go.
That
Let's
is
end with some
great.
fireworks here.
Wow, that is outstanding. Look at that. Woo! That is a
fun.
Christmas tree. All right, we're very busy on the lines. This is 6 easy payments and 4 sizes. 5, 6.5, 7.5, and 9. This is the brand new Santa's Best Balsam Fir tree with RGB Plus functionality. It'll ship out to you November 5th. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Bryn. Good job. All right, so that is going to wrap up Holidays with Carolyn. I hope you had fun this morning, but I hope you're going to stay right with